Be careful, I'm filming, okay? If you come closer, you're going to be on the film.
That's okay, fine. Can you just tell me what your rights are?
Yeah, when you're out... Be careful on the road.
Can you just tell me what your rights are for
Of course,
private property?
of course. When you are on the public area or any public place...
It isn't a public place.
This is a public place.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So
your camera is filming on a private property?
Yes, that's right. You don't control the airspace. So planes, aircraft...
So that you are allowed to video... Yeah, you're allowed to video wherever you want private property.
Correct, yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
That's okay then.
Yeah.
I'll just check that with the law.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that that's entirely correct, but I will check.
Yeah, okay.
Here comes a familiar tactic.
Filming, okay? If you
Bring
come
up the
closer,
law
you're going to be on the film.
only after the filming has already begun. The worker claims you need permission to film over private property, but that's not how public photography or airspace rules typically work when you're filming from public location. The auditor is allowed to record whatever is visible from where you stand, and lightweight drones generally come with wide legal permissions. We'll check the law is often just code for stop recording because we don't like it. You can feel the moment things shift. Authority meets resistance, and everyone watching gets a live lesson in their rights.
I think you have to have permission to film over private land.
Oh, right. That's what you believe, is it?
Well, I'm going to guess that you probably know more than I do, but I would think that would be the case, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I don't think you're allowed to film in people's gardens, for example.
No, it's sort of when it comes to a residential area where people live, and they could possibly have children in the garden or sunbathing.
Maybe we could have children on this site as well.
Yeah, just look what I'm filming. Look, I'm filming a business. I'm filming your mushroom farm, that's all. All right.
That's fine, as long as you're not breaking the law, but we will check, of course, so we'll go inside and check just now.
Yeah, who are you, sorry?
I'm the owner.
Oh, really? Nice to meet you. My name's DJ, by the way.
Okay, DJ.
When the video...
I think it's common courtesy to request, even if it's not necessarily a legal requirement.
Yeah, I've not...
You haven't requested, so you've failed on the common courtesy question. I'll now go and check to see whether it's legal.
Yeah, okay. Just before you go...
Common courtesy. In other words, do what we prefer, not what the law permits. Being polite is fine, but it doesn't override your rights. The worker tries to guilt the auditor for not asking permission, hoping embarrassment will make him stop. That's emotional pressure, not legal authority. Auditors have seen this strategy countless times. When people can't use the law, they switch to politeness as a weapon. Remember this. Courtesy is optional. Your rights aren't. The moment you give up a lawful right just to seem nice, you've already handed over control.
I did. You can hear me. I came in. I followed the sign. What I thought was reception.
It's common courtesy.
That was my attempt of being courteous.
No, it's common courtesy to request. You failed on the common courtesy question.
In your opinion?
No, it's not my opinion. I think that's common courtesy, and you haven't asked.
In my opinion, I went in. I followed the signs. I went to reception to try and make somebody aware of my presence. That's all.
It's common courtesy to request.
I misread the sign. Sorry about that.
It is common courtesy to request.
Is he papping at you because you're in his way?
I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, that's a nice car, isn't it? Switch over to GoPro.
Common courtesy to request.
Look at that. What is that car? That's lovely. You can imagine a load of mushrooms on the back of that for a photo shoot. Have a nice day, chaps. I'd ask them for a photo shoot with that vehicle. That would be brilliant. So there you go, the owner. He just wanted to check what the legalities were of filming.
Great clarification from the auditor. Trespassing ends the moment you step off private land on a public ground. Filming private property from a public area is generally legal, and that's the key distinction people need to understand. The workers, on the other hand, jump to fear-based scenarios. Talking about kids in gardens or people sunbathing has nothing to do with an industrial site. This is a mushroom facility, not someone's backyard. This kind of mismatch is common. Emotional, what does get thrown in to shut down a lawful camera? The auditor stays calm and clear, and that makes their attempts to push back look even weaker.
Unknown objects out of the shed. So that's about it. That is all we can see with the drone. See, lively brothers, no secrets were leaked in the making of this video.
Watch how the attitude
In my
changes
opinion,
after the quick
I
aerial
went in, I
sweep.
followed the signs,
The owner
I went
comes
to the
back with
section
papers,
to try-
talk of authorization, and demands for
nice to meet you.
permission.
My name's DJ,
Now
by
it
the way.
shifts to documents
When the
and
video's-
competence,
It's a
a
GoPro.
strategy to create obstacles.
Look at that. What
When
is
they
that
can't
car?
legally stop the filming,
That's
they try to
lovely.
bury it in admin talk.
You can imagine a
The
load of
drone
mushrooms on the
weighs
back
under
of that for a photo
250
shoot.
grams, so the scary
nice day,
claims
chaps.
don't apply. But the owner refuses to accept that. This is a classic
In your
move.
opinion.
Wave paperwork like a weapon and hope the
That's
camera
right, no,
backs
you're not
down.
breaking the law, but
Spoiler,
we'll
it
check
doesn't.
the course, so we'll go
And the
and
audience
check
get a
the
front
camera.
row
Yeah.
seat to that confidence slowly falling
Out of
apart.
the- Sorry?
Have you got a certificate of professional competence?
Don't need one.
To fly over this premises
Let's
where
just
there's
come off the
people
road.
at work,
Yeah.
I think I'm asking you to produce a certificate of professional competence and also seek my permission to publish that document.
Okay. So unfortunately, whatever you've just read is
Yeah,
wrong.
that's what I've been advised.
Yeah, whoever's advised you that is wrong, right? Let me just explain. My drone weighs 249 grams.
Doesn't matter.
No, okay, well, I'm telling you it does matter.
Well, I'm afraid it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I can't allow my staff to work underneath a drone that weighs 247 grams if it's not being operated by a competent person.
Okay, it is being operated by a
Well,
competent...
I'd like a certificate to show that.
Yeah, I know you'd like that. And I would also
Well,
like you...
can you provide it?
I know what you would like.
I'm asking if you can provide one. I'm not, listen, if you can't, I'm not a lot I can do about it right now. I'm just asking if you can provide it. That may enable me to allow you to continue without my harassment. So can you provide it?
Would you really say you're harassing me?
Well, I think that's what you're hoping I'm going to do, and that's
No.
why your video. So I'm asking if you can provide it. It's a yes or no answer.
Yeah, and if you let me talk, then
No,
I'll...
I don't want. It's a yes or no. Can you provide a certificate?
Calling it harassment says a lot. When someone labels perfectly legal filming as harassment, they're trying to flip the
Brilliant.
narrative and paint the cameraman as the problem.
So there you go. The
But
owner,
harassment
he just wanted to
isn't.
check
You're
what
filming
we
me and I don't like
Fly over
it.
this
It requires
premises.
repeated, targeted,
Yeah.
oppressive behavior to in this case. The auditor is on public land, documenting a business that supplies major retailers. That's clearly a matter of public
Whoever's
interest.
advised you that
Calling
is
it
wrong. Let me
harassment
just
isn't
explain.
just
My
inaccurate.
drone weighs
It's a control tactic
249
meant to
grams.
discourage citizens from using accountability tools like cameras and drones.
A professional competence.
No.
For the use of that drone.
No, because it's not
That's all I
relevant.
need to know. Okay.
What are you doing, sir?
Not so bad. I'm just being harassed by a. I don't know what you call him. By somebody who's messing around with a drone. Do you want to come inside?
I'll come out.
You might want to stay on your car, otherwise you're going to public images.
The drone's finished now. Nice car, by the way. Right, it's a pleasure to meet you guys. I'm going now. I've made all...
All right. You haven't come in the car, so we've got no identification for you.
Nah, you'll never trace me, mate. What it is, you'll find me on YouTube. You'll find me on
I just want
YouTube.
to take a few photos of myself.
Oh, you're funny, aren't you? Do you know, because you're trying to take the photos, I'll just stick the mask on.
There we go.
I just...
You now.
There, you got me now, yeah?
I've got your eyes.
Clear line gets
It is being
crossed here.
operated by
A worker reaches toward the auditor's
I know
face
you'd
or
like that.
mask.
And I would also like-
Physical contact
Okay.
over
What about
filming is a major violation.
Okay.
When fake
the
rules and
relation
verbal
between you two?
pressure
Is that your
don't
dad?
work, some people resort to grabbing, and that's the
drone's
moment
finished now.
public
Nice car,
sympathy
by the way.
shifts completely
Right.
to the auditor. Viewers can feel it instantly. Control moves from the site to the camera. You don't get to
if you
put
let me
hands
talk,
on
then
someone just because you don't want to be filmed. The second you do,
You're funny,
you've already
yeah.
lost the
Do you know, because
argument
you're trying
and
to take the
created a bigger
photos, I'll just
problem.
stick the mask
The
on.
auditor staying calm while being touched only makes their reaction look worse.
There you go. So you come on your push bike, so you can't be identified.
What's the relation between you two?
Why? Just tell me this. Why, if you're allowed to film us, are we not allowed to film you?
You can, but I'm just showing you, I'm educating you how to create privacy in a public place.
You don't know how to create privacy. I don't want you in my. This is not public space.
Okay, what about now?
No, I'm in a public place.
Okay. What's the relation between you two? Is that your dad?
No, it's not my dad. No.
Okay. Have a nice day, guys. But
You see, you can't provide professional certificate of competence. You've actually said that, haven't you?
when it's a 249 gram,
No, I asked a question if you've got a certificate of professional
that's required for heavy drones, my
competence.
friend.
I just asked if you'd got one. That's all
No,
I asked.
I've said
You
no.
don't have none.
No.
I just wanted to clarify that you don't.
All right.
In that case, I'm not going to allow you to photograph above my workforce
I've already done it.
Now, but they start asking for his full name and address and throw in a liability threat. Classic intimidation tactics. You're not obligated to turn over your identity to a private individual just because they're uncomfortable with being filmed. And the if anything happens, you'll be responsible line is pure theater when there's no legal foundation
Find me on
behind it.
YouTube.
Notice how the
You'll find
auditor
me on
responds. He offers a channel email instead and stays in control of the information.
You can, but
that's the smart move.
It's a pleasure to meet
Provide
you guys.
a contact
I'm going now.
method
I've
you
made all-
manage instead of personal details that could be abused. Clear boundary, solid exit.
No, you have. And if should anything happen as a result of this, then you'll be liable.
I'll
You're not
try
even-
my best.
You're not even prepared to give me your name and address.
My name's DJ.
Your name, not your initials, and address.
No, that's my name.
No, your name and address, so that I can contact you should I need to. You're not prepared to do that. Okay, that's fine.
What's your full name, by the way?
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
Okay.
So I would like your name and address, contact details, should I need to contact you in the future. You're not prepared to do that.
When you see the video-
I consider this to be an infringement on my civil liberties.
Do you know when you see the video, my email address is at the bottom.
The video. I won't be looking at
You can actually have a free copy of the video
looking at the video.
for your own purposes. You can use it free of charge.
This encounter is a textbook example of how to hold your ground when your rights are challenged. The workers
That's required
tried
for heavy
three
drones,
major
my friend.
tactics. First, the permission myth, claiming you need authorization to film from public space or operate a lightweight drone overhead.
When you see the video,
Second, the courtesy trap, framing
Do you know
a
when-
lawful
No,
action
I've
as
said no.
impolite in hopes of guilt tripping the auditor into stopping.
You
Third,
can actually have a free
intimidation
copy of
and
the video
physical pressure, demanding
own
personal
purposes. You can
details,
use it free of
implying
charge.
liability, and even reaching toward the auditor's face.
I've already
None of
done
it worked because the auditor stuck to the fundamentals. Stay on public land, operate safely and legally, and don't hand personal information to private individuals.
I'll try
The
my
most
best.
serious moment was when someone tried to grab his mask or face. That's when frustration turned
What's your
physical,
full name, by the way?
and viewers immediately
that's my
see
name.
the line being crossed. From there, the rest falls apart.
Once
Once legal
see the
arguments
video, my email
and
address is at the
politeness
bottom.
pressure fail, control slips, and the camera
DJ.
becomes the only trustworthy witness. The drone footage also deflates
no,
the
because it's not
secrecy
relevant.
angle. It reveals a basic industrial site, not some protected location. That contrast makes the overreaction obvious. Cameras hold public-facing businesses accountable.
okay, well,
If a
I'm
company
telling you-
sells to major retailers, public interest is justified. Someone's discomfort doesn't erase legal rights. The auditor demonstrates the method. Stay calm, set boundaries, protect your identity, and close things out cleanly. That's how
you never
you
trace
win the
me, mate.
moment.
What?
And the comment section that if you think
Would you
public
really say
rights
you're asking
shouldn't
me?
fold under power plays, hit like, drop a comment
asked
with
them
your
for a
country's
photo shoot
drone
with that
rules,
vehicle. That would be
and
brilliant.
share this with someone who thinks permission outranks the law.
So there you
Want
go,
more
the
breakdowns like this? Subscribe,
video-
then click the video on screen for another audit
Do you know
where
when you see the
courtesy
video, my email
gets
address is-
weaponized
The
and the
drone's
camera
finished
still
now.
comes
Nice
out
car,
on
by the
top.
way.